When talking about discounts and tech sales, it's essential to approach the conversation strategically and to ensure that you've effectively communicated the value of your offer without compromising your profit on margin. Here are some tips to help you navigate the conversations. First of all, understand your customers' needs. Before you offer a discount, take the time to understand your customers' pain points and how your product or service can help solve their problems. This information will allow you to tailor your offer and demonstrate how your discount can help them achieve their goals. Next, highlight the value of your offer. When discussing the discount, focus on the value your customer will receive rather than the percentage of dollar amount of the discount. For example, you might emphasize the additional features, services, or support they will receive at a lower price. Be transparent. If the discount will impact your profit margins, be upfront about it. Explain that you're offering the discount because you value the customer's business and want to help them achieve their goals. But also make it clear that this discount is a one-time offer. Offer alternatives. If your customer is hesitant to accept the discount, offer alternatives that may provide them with value, such as a free trial, a complimentary consultation, or additional training. Follow up. Once the discount has been agreed upon, follow up with your customer to ensure that they're satisfied with the product or service and that the discount has delivered the expected value. This will help build trust and may lead to additional sales in the future. By approaching the conversation strategically, focusing on the value of the offer and being transparent, you can effectively communicate your discounts and tech sales and build strong long-term relationships with your customers. I'm going to generalize in this section because every company discounts differently and has different parameters of how they can price things, so stick with the high-level concepts and apply them to your discounting. Now, a good rule of thumb for discounting is that if you do have the power to give customers cost savings, make it unique and special to them. At the end of the day, you as a sales reps are trying to close revenue. Some of the worst discounts are when sales reps say, "This is our Q1 discount and we can give it to you." If I'm a customer and I'm not in an urgent need to spend, my first thought is there will probably be a discount next quarter. There's nothing unique or special about what you just offered me. And because of that, there's nothing compelling for me to buy now. What a better discount looks like is a give to get situation. This is very important because as a sales rep, you can get burned by people saying they will move forward and can get approvals, but ultimately don't do it. And so on a lot of my technology proposals, I never start off with a discount. For one, you're trying to gauge how your solution aligns with the end user's cost expectations. If you lead with a discount and then have to go back and stack on another discount on top of the original discount, it's gonna look weird. When I say give to get, I mean I will typically go fight hard for discounts if a customer can give me a verbal confirmation that by getting to a certain number, it will allow them to issue a PO by a certain date. So let me walk through a full example of how I would discount back in the day. Step 1, present the pricing. See if it even needs to go lower. If they don't, keep it. If they do, get creative with finance. Step 2, ask where they need to be if it's too high. Step 3, I always explain how difficult it is for us to get discounts, specifically for customers who aren't serious about moving forward soon. And so if the project is top of mind and they are looking to execute, I have no problem talking with our finance team. But ultimately, if I get a discount and we aren't able to execute by the agreed upon date, finance is gonna put a little asterisk next to their account, and it's gonna be hard to get discounts in future quarters. What I like about this is it gives the customer the power to decide if it's worth getting it now or not. If they say yes, knowing there will be a risk of them not getting discounts in the future quarters if they don't execute, it usually means they are serious. If they back away, it tells me that they aren't ready to move on this project and it really isn't top of mind. Now, step 4, every discount needs a good story. A Q1 discount is not strong by itself. A discount needs to be unique. For example, "Hey customer, because you said you were able to move forward by this date, I spoke with our financial arm and they were able to pull funding from our Dell and VMware Better Together program." Remember, this was before Dell and VMware split, haha. And this is where Dell and VMware allocated a fixed amount of funds to give customers looking to purchase a certain product line a certain amount of discount within quarter. This is first come, first served, but I have you locked in until our date. And if not, the funds will be released back into the pool for another company to take advantage of these great savings. One thing to call out is I would typically use this discount story specifically for customers who were looking to buy a certain product that was co-engineered by Dell and VMware, so the discount was even more personal to them. And yes, every discount needs an expiration date. If you don't have an expiration date, the customer will think it's forever, which can make it hard to drive urgency into a deal. There are a million ways to discount, but make sure you sell with stories and you give to get. Don't automatically give customers discounts unless they can give you a firm confirmation date on when they want to purchase. I almost closed a $500K deal in my first quarter as an account executive that ended up not closing due to me giving the customer our rock bottom price from the beginning and not putting an expiration date on the discount. They were under the impression they could buy it for that price next year, and funny enough, the deal actually did push them more than a year. You may not have a PhD in discounting or presenting pricing, but lean on tenured people in your organization for their financial selling stories and discounting stories to find creative methods to drive urgency and uniqueness into how you position your discount at your company.